Everyone, so welcome to the video for Python. Here I'm trying to teach you Python in a very easy way, the way which I learned the same. So we already covered these topics like variables, conditions, and all the stuff in basic. I guess this video is about OOPS concept. So you can find the remaining videos in this playlist. If you go over here, you can start and you can see over here part. So first one is basic, second one is variables, modules, list overview, and all the PPTs are uploaded in my name under Python basic. So in this video, we will over here you can see variable covered, condition done, and most of the basic stuff got already covered. We will focus on the intermediate path. So oops are remaining comprehension, and those are the intermediate paths. So basically, if you learn this, you will be able to crack some interview, but there are some oops concept as well in the Python interview question list. So that's important as well. So only oops, lambda comprehension, and few pre module stuff. That's all remaining. If you don't know decorators, but you can still crack interview if you know this few terms of intermediate and all the terms of basic. So yeah, let's get started. So this is the 50 days of Python challenge. You can go to 1 to 5, the basic programming application, the second 6 to 10, like all the basic concept, and then what are the strings, variable, if, for loop and all, how to create function and all, exception, try and except. And after that, in 41 days, you should learn about OOPS concept. So as I said, you just need to learn about these topics only. That's it. Nothing more than that. And that would be enough to crack an interview. So do you know why we require OOPS concept in Python? So basically, OOPS, we use OOPS concept because we want to make it more robust and easy to debug. A single code can be used for multiple times, and it is one of the coding format that all the programmers in the world follows. So oops, you can reuse that code multiple times. It's just like a package. So it's just idea of a method. The sorry, idea of an object is given the data method, and as I said, as per the definition, it is also an approach used for creating neat and reusable code. So if you see the example, this is one class we just defined. So this class employee. So whenever you like for defining class, you just need to write class and then any name, then bracket colon. After that, you need to add all the functions with the def. First would be this one hyphen init. This is the basic one. This is the first function that called by default, and we will assign all the variables inside this only. And you know about self, all the functions are interrelated with each other with the help of self only. So we will see it in just a minute. So let's start to code and we see what we without a class and with class method. So we'll go to Sublime test. Yep. Let's create a method. Like it's about just a basic one. Def code, right? A def print this. Working, right? Right? Let's open camera. Oops. First code none, second code none. So here, if I see is first code print, then none because this value is none. Second code print, then it comes over here. See, one first code is there, right? It went over here. It print this one. Then it come over here. Here it is none value. That's why it is none. Now these two are independent of each other. But what if I want to use this A value in this B? I can't use that because the scope of A is this much only within first code only. So I can't reuse the variables, method, and all the stuff. Now let's convert this into class. How the class are defined? I can show you. Right, class, class, standard, right, column. Left this one, right. Now see this one look like we need to take coding standard and object. Let's say A, not A, and where. In this way, we can you need to first see the oops concept. Start with class and name, and just call that name over here. That's it. Now, if you want to use first code, second code, you can use in this way. Standard where dot first code bracket because there is a bracket over here is a bracket as well. That's right. Here it is. Incomplete of tab and space. So, right. First code. This is pretty much not right. First code takes 0 position over 1 was Q1. So now there is an error, What's the difference between this one and over here? Whenever you use class object, these two should have by default self as an argument. You know what is the power of self? I can show you. Okay, let's say dot equal to A, right? Now, self dot tm. Self can be accessed over everywhere. See my code, none, and then something. Right now, self.tmp is none over here. Now let's see some. Let's one more thing. It's very important to remember. Whenever you call this method, one function execute by default. Like see, whenever you if you know to object dot method name instead of let's say that. So this is the basic variable. This is the basic function or the first function which can execute whenever you call this coding class in this way. So all the variables should be defined over here only. So tmp equal to nothing, right? Or self dot first First, right? Now you can execute this variable over the first. Let's see. You can see right FCR. I can execute this serve dot over here. Like so, all the variables executed is not limited in this function, but it can be executed from anywhere. So that's the beauty of class. It's a reusable variable and all the stuff. So basically, we understood why the importance of oops are there in programming language. There are a few methodologies that you should remember, at least the definition: inheritance, polymorphism, encapsulation, and abstraction. You can search it out online, like oops integration. It would be helpful because many times I got rejected because I did not know the definition of this four stuff. So you know what is the meaning of inheritance? Inheritance means one class method inherited into another one, just like we have in our family. So I can show you. You know, people say that you look exactly like your mother or father. That's called inheritance. In a programming aspect, it's called transfer the characteristic from parent class to child class. Now over here, if you see def class, okay, like this one. See, this method has this very function name age salary, right? Employee one. Whenever you use employee two, just write employee one name inside the bracket. So all the variables and all got imported over here, and their scope got increased as well. So if you see server name is over here, age is also in the different, the salary is also there. So that's the beauty of inheritance. Now, as I said about object, it's very easy. Classes are pretty much easy as well. Uh, oh, new instance. New instance is the same, the one which I showed you. This one. The new class, it's okay. New instance is called create object, and these are the instance and method. See, as the name suggests, self will be the by default if you use class. Parameters and the remaining stuff they if they carry, then all the variables of this one can be called over here. All the variables of this can be called over here with that first just by passing variable. As I said, init is a special method, and this is the first method which got executed in oops concept. So that's all for the oops one. It's pretty easy. Anyone can learn about that. So that's very good. In oops, as I said, for class, any random name, then bracket, then this constructor method init one, all define all the variables in init with the help of self dot, and all those variables will be imported in all the method which use the self one, and self is by default in all the methods of class. So that's beauty of hooks concept. Let me know how was the video. I tried my best. So that was it from my side. Thank you for watching, and till then, bye.